Alright, hello and welcome back to YGO Legacy of the Duelist. Tonight we're going to continue through Arc 5 World. Last time we had just stopped Rajet's plan in order to take over the synchro dimension, but now we found ourselves in a mysterious ruined place, the Xyz dimension, Heartland City. Yui and the Lancers were transported to Heartland City in the Xyz dimension. They soon ran to Kite Tenjo fighting the Obelisk Force. People of Heartland lived in peace till the day Duel Academy struck. I think it should be until the day Duel Academy invaded. Wait, what's the Fire Nation meme? Oh well. They invaded the fusion dimension from the fusion dimension without warning, an invasion masterminded by the leader of Duel Academy, the Professor. One day Heartland City fell. We lost friends, family, and everything. But I'll keep fighting and I'll make Duel Academy pay for what they did to my home. Wah! Can't believe you turned them into cards. They get what they deserve. They're from Duel Academy, my sworn enemies. But not even my worst enemy deserves something so awful. Imagine being trapped in there. That's horrible. I know who you are and I don't care. I'm getting rid of you all right here, right now. Kite is one of the best, if not the best, in all of Heartland. He's acting differently. The Kite I knew always had a smile on his face. All I sense is rage. Rage so intense it's consumed him completely. If you dare oppose me, you must be from Duel Academy. I'd swear I'm not. You listen to me. In your duel with Jack Atlas, you were able to really get through to him. But you must realize that's because you were both working towards the same objective. The same objective? Yes, you both wanted peace to prevail in New Domino City, but Kite is so angry he's not fighting for peace. He's fighting for revenge. It's impossible to get through to him. Remember what you said, use your power to keep the world entertained and smiling. That's exactly what I intend to do. Yudo, just sit back and enjoy the show. Alright, let's just duel. Honestly, this isn't kind of the half of it. At this point, Kite had just given up caring and was just carding everyone. Alright, we'll go ahead and go second here just because... Now, Kite in Zexal used a Photon and Galaxy themed deck, but here he uses a different one, Ciphers, I believe. Shining Angel. Wow, I wasn't expecting such a generic card. Pendulum Call, discard a card, let's see. I can target one card here. Let's see here. If this opponent controls special summon monster and monsters you can special summon this card. If your opponent controls that one perform help. No. Pendulum Call. I'm gonna go ahead and discard a card. I don't need this one. Time Gazer and Stargazer Magician. A classic, really. Activate effect. Graceful Charity. I don't need two of these, and I already got the pendulums I'd need, so I don't need this one. Alright, we're gonna go with the pendulum summon here. I'm gonna summon all of them except for Timebreaker Magician. You can pendulum summon as many from your hand as you'd like. It's only from the extra deck that's restricted with either Link monsters or another one. Looking into it, I found out that apparently Konami's kind of cut back on pendulum monsters in the general sense, which honestly disappoints me. Might as well go with Rebellion Xyz Dragon here. Which actually is kind of a disappointment, if we're honest. I mean, I know I said this is my least favorite of the newfangled summoning types, but that was mostly because of how difficult it is. And remember, this is still a hard game that kids are supposed to be able to pick up eventually. You know, like, adults like me would probably have a much easier time in spite of, you know, the army of text. Alright, battle phase, attack. Oh, I should have used, well, actually, I still can. Pendulum. Damage dealt is doubled. There we are. Swordsman of Revealing Light. Its defense is higher than the attacking and destroy that attacking monster. Oh, not bad, actually. He even has 0 attack points, so I was planning to use Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon's effect during main phase 2 after he summons a big monster, but that's not an option here. Yes, Cypher, Twin Raptor. Guardian of Order. 2 rank 8s, that means he's going into his new ace. Galaxy Eyes, Cypher Dragon. Attach 1 material. Perform a Pal, Whim Witch. This can be treated as a tribute. Controls the face of monster, summon with extra can do not. You can special summon this from the Pendulum Zone. Fortunately, the 2800 attack points I get from this is not enough. I'm only gonna summon this one. Alright, Timebreaker Magician. And his effect takes effect since he was the only one Pendulum summoned with that summon. Now let's see here. 900 times 2 equals 1800. Yeah, Odd Eyes Dragon will deal more damage since he doubles damage. Timebreaker Magician. Alright, we're gonna Pendulum Summon again, and once again, we are just going to get him out here. Come on, man, I need a spell or trap card that can destroy Cypher Dragon. Oh, Pendulum Summon from the hand, oh dear. Oh, banish both this and the enemy from field. Banish both, please. Solemn Strike. Well, that was expensive at the very least, but it also moderately annoying. Alright, I think precisely know what I want. Since he's summoning from the extra deck, I don't need to worry about it too much. Once per turn. Okay, that's a soft once per turn. So, meaning now that I resummon him, I can do it again. I could have summoned Whim Witch as well to try and get the information, get the damage out there, but as long as I can use his effect, I win this turn thanks to Odd Eyes. Yep, activate effect, it's a soft once per turn. Say goodbye, Cypher Dragon. Odd Eyes, finish him. Continue to attack? Yes, please. Oh no, I can still attack with my bug. Even if I summoned Whim Witch, it wouldn't have been enough, and unlike the Skeeter Skimmer here, she has no way to protect my life points if he gets attacked, so... Cypher Etrandra. Honest. This card's in your hand or graveyard, can target one Cypher Xyz you control. Timebreaker Magician, there we are. Activate your effect again. We're just gonna normal summon Whim Witch here, and now watch, there's yet another hand trap in there. Okay, good, he doesn't, which means we win. Oh yeah, because, yeah, Performer Pals. There we are. Stop the duel! Yuya's our friend. Is that? It's Shay. So then they aren't the enemy? No, they fight for what we fight for, to put a stop to Duel Academy's destructive ways. How do you know this to be true, Shay? Because Yuya saved my skin more times than I can count. And we sure could use your help, Kite. I'm much better off being on my own. Kite is gone. Yeah, he uses a new Cypher deck that's apparently unrelated to the previous ones. Rise the Resistance. While Yuya and the other Lancers were teleported to the Xyz dimension, Yuzu was sent somewhere a bit different. Oh man, I'm in the Fusion dimension. Alt. I guess they decided to skip the point where, she has to figure the whole thing out, and they called Obelisk Force on her because of truancy, because apparently an elite police force is important for catching kids who are skipping school. If they catch me, they'll send me to Duel Academy right in the professor's hands. There is no escape. Stop, if you want to duel, you'll duel me. Ooh, Alexis. She uses a ritual deck. She's, yeah, just like in GX, she had a fusion and ritual deck in GX, but in Arc 5, she only uses rituals to represent the fact that she is split from Duel Academy. Ritual summon this card. That one face-up gain life. It's equal to its attack. When the ritual monster's target. Get the attack. Preparation of Rites. Add one level 7 ritual monster from your deck to your hand. And you can add a spell from a graveyard to your hand. Alright, we're gonna go with Machine Angel Absolute Ritual. We're gonna ritual to summon this and use this as the material. Millennium Shield as the material. Gain life points. I guess I can do this. Add one level 7 or lower ritual monster. Oh, is that really it? That's rather annoying. Advanced Ritual Art. We're gonna special summon her, and we're going to... Might as well drop the Succubus Knight, I guess, since I don't have much other use for her. And once again, that's a soft once per turn, so I can use its effect again. Of course, metal foes. That deck was most definitely not in... Okay, I'm gonna just use one of the newer Metal Foes Fusion. Blazing Patchy. Oh wow, we both have a bunch of... But yeah, they didn't use Metal Foes, they just used the same Ancient Gear Cerberus deck that we saw earlier in the show proper, but I guess they decided to... And this duel can't really do justice to how great Alexis was in her introduction, because the three of them attempted to activate effect. I really don't have much. I mean, I can negate all of his attacks as many times as I please. I can negate attacks that go after any ritual monsters, and it's not a once per turn, so I'm functionally immune to battle destruction right now. But I need some stronger attackers. She won't be much help, unfortunately. I imagine they intended... If this card attacks your opponent directly, it gains a bit more damage. I need the Puree, or whatever it's called. Yeah, you can't attack my ritual monsters, buddy. You're all muscle. Now I have to hope whatever he summons doesn't have an effect to destroy these monsters, because it's entirely combat protection that I have right now. Yeah, that's just a generic Crimsonite. Yeah, that's just a generic beat stick. He can't do anything to me whatsoever. Add a ritual monster or a ritual spell card to your deck. Let's activate Manju of the 10,000 Hands effect. Cyber Angel Vrash. Ooh, I can destroy as many things or a special summon with the extra deck. I think I know what I want. Alright, we're gonna use Machine Angel Ritual here. We're gonna summon Machine Angel Vrash, Cyber Angel Vrash. I'm gonna use Manju the 10,000 Hands here because he can't be protected by Natasha's effect. And when she's special summoned, I can destroy as many face-up monsters from the extra deck the enemy controls. And... oh. Inflict 1,000 damage to your opponents for each time you can do that. So this card makes a second effect during the battle phase each turn. Well, I guess I should, well, first... no, let's go with this. See if he has anything dangerous, because he absolutely has to. Nope, he's got nothing. We win. There we go. Yeah, the 3 Cerberus, Ancient Gear Cerberus users tried to fight her at once, but... because of that, as you can see, she was able to destroy them and deal 2,000 damage each, and since they'd all spent life points for their effects, she defeated them all immediately, because their monsters didn't have any protection. Amazing! So what's her name, anyway? Also, can I say just that I really do like Alexis's Arc 5 outfit? I know it's technically supposed to be... she's not in her GX uniform because she split from Duel Academy, but I think the jacket and look really works. The mini jacket really looks good. Or maybe I'm just a fan of that particular aesthetic. My name's Yuzu, and you are? Call me Alexis. Now what do you say, Yuzu? Are you coming? You bet. It's a safe place for kids like you, people who escaped from Duel Academy. I didn't... oh, where are we? Welcome to our duel school, the YGO duel school. YGO. And there's our dean, Mr. Sakaki. So he was in the fusion dimension this whole time. Alas, laugh. Wait, that reminds me. Yuma's missing father after he was teleported in the dimension was really big part of the Zexal storyline, but the Zexal recap in this game completely skips over that. I mean, I get it was mostly an epilogue sort of thing where it was dealt with in the end, but... I get it was mostly handled near the end, but wow. Last laugh. Yuya's father, Yusho, explained why he left the standard dimension. The Leo Akaba I knew would listen to reason. I thought if I could speak to him directly, I could convince Leo to stop the invasions. So I used the Leo Corporation's transport to teleport dimensions, having to leave my dimension, having to leave Yuya. Then that was the day? Yes, the day I was supposed to defend my title against the sledgehammer. But instead of teleporting to Duel Academy, I ended up entirely in an entirely different area, the Xyz dimension. For teleporting the wrong place, it was actually quite nice, until the Fire Nation of Duel Academy invaded. Ah. Alexis, why is he limping? He was injured in a duel with Duel Academy's greatest duelist, Aster Phoenix. Back in the Xyz dimension, Yuya was confronted by Fusion Dimension's Aster Phoenix and the Obelisk Force. And once again, I really like the Arc 5 outfit for Aster Phoenix. I mean, it's supposed to look like a military uniform to represent how Duel Academy has basically been converted into a military school of sorts, rather than a card game school. But dang, if he doesn't look dapper in that outfit. Your name's Akaki. Are you the son of Yusho? You know him? Guess he really is a hero around here. Hero, more like a zero. Your father may have alluded to me, but you won't. Obelisk Force! Wah! No way, Kite! Guess I got here just in time. You don't worry about your friends. I'm on it. Thanks, Kite. Hope you're ready to get blown away, because it's showtime! Do 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 do. Perform a Pal Laugh Maker. Destiny Hero Decider. Noble Arms. Perform a Pal Monster. You can special summon this. Let's see here. Let's see here. 4. What's the lowest here? 2 and 8. Alright, Pendulum Summon! Oh dear. Alright. Perform Pal Laugh Maker. Tribute Summon. Good old-fashioned Tribute Summon. It's usually not worth it, but current attack is higher than the original attack, except other monsters you control. Till the end of the battle phase. Now I should be able to defeat him because his attack is higher. What's this? Oh, cannot target this card with attacks. Well, luckily for the CPU, they know not to attack into me because I can increase his attack stat. Ooh. Oh my. Destiny Hero Dystopia. Target click damage equals. Pendulum Summon. Perform Pal. I guess I can't special summon him with the pendulums. That's fine. Alright, from the extra deck, I placed Time Gazer Magician as to protect my life points, and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. And I'll place that in case he destroys it somehow. No. Oh, right, I can't attack him, so I'm just gonna wait for another turn. Now, is he gonna go for the face down? Because if he does, I can send this card back to his hand. It'll go back to the extra deck. Diffusion. When he destroys this by battle, I can send that other Dystopia back to his extra deck, which in turn will completely wreck his Dystopia. Activate its effect. I send your monster back to their hand. Extra deck monsters can't exist in the hand, so they get sent there. Activate the Pendulum Summon. We're going to bring out Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. And why not form a pal? Will help Princess. Odd Eyes can go here. To the extra monster zone. And Help Princess is just going to be here, though I imagine he's going to beat into attack into her since she's so low attack. But I need to deal life point damage. I can't just have Odd Eyes out. Dreamer. There we are. Their main phase if this card is activated. Oh, I can't do that. Form Pal Magicians and Odd Eyes monsters. Isn't he a performer pal, though? Yeah, that's a performer pal. I don't know why I can't resummon him. Guess it doesn't matter. Fearmonger. I need to hope I get some actually good monsters with before he gets another fusion spell, because I won't be able to do much if he... Okay, good. That's nothing. Smile World. He used this to beat Astro Phoenix in the show, but here it feels like it's kinda... Yeah, let's discard Smile World and bring out Magicians. Each turn. Here we are. Dynatag. Decider. He might actually kill me next turn, oh dear. Can I go into an Xyz summon? I really don't have Dark... Oh right, that's level 3, not level 4. Whoops. Of course, he gets a fusion back. Kill him with burn damage. 7 Brave Eyes Pendulum Dragon to attack Dystopia. How about I just use one of my new decks since I've got a chance here? I've made a bunch. Starter Scarlet Red. Let's see here. Can I filter these? User decks. Yeah, I think I'd rather just stick to these. I made a Cosmo deck that I don't know what it does, and I actually, by the way, I actually haven't unlocked the Declan portrait, so I figure whatever, Yami Merrick it is. At least now I could do the Yami Merrick voice that I haven't been able to do since the duel. Well, technically it's more of an abridged Merrick, but who cares? Preferably I'd like to go... Yeah, good. I'd rather go second because DDDs have a lot to do. Fusion Sage. Drill Dark. Alright, now let me just double check here. You have a rank 3 I can do. 8. Alright, first we're gonna activate this effect. Flame King Genghis. Activate Night Howl's effect. Activate Flame King Genghis's effect. Dark Contract with the Witch. Gust King Alexander. Another DD monster's normal special summon to your field. While you control this card, you can target one level 4 or lower, special summon it. Activate effect. Blame King Genghis. Gust King Alexander's effect. DDD. Hi, King Alexander. DDD. Gust High King High Alexander. Defusion. Not bad, but does he have anything that can stop 3,000 attack points? Because Dystopia only has 2,800. Attack, yes please. Wait, what? Social attack. Why did he stop Alexander's attack? That was mostly a test to see if maybe it's just stopped attacks in general, but I don't know what happened there. Dark contract with the Swamp King. Let's get Jalter. Here we are. There we are. We got him. Jalter, bring us home. There we are. A dual tainer beat me again. How lame. Aster, what are you doing? But I should have done a long time ago. Standing up for what's right. Instead of fear, Yuya and his dad had to duck to the tears and brought the cheers. We all need to do a lot more of that. The people of the Xyz dimension were fine until we showed up. They were peaceful until our nation invaded. We took their world and turned it upside down. Oh no. It's time for us to face the facts and admit the professor's project was nothing less than a war of conquest in disguise. The only decent thing to do is to end the project and work on righting all the wrongs. Any of you don't agree with what I'm proposing, have my permission to go back to Duel Academy. But I hope each and every one of you find the art to stay here and with me and help me to rebuild what we destroyed. Thank you. Glad you're on board. Now that we're working together, I know we can put a stop to this professor's pointless war. Later that day, Astra and Yuya discussed how to get to the fusion dimension. There's a teleportation device in our headquarters. So that's where you zap all those cards in the fusion dimension? That's right, from that chamber straight to Duel Academy. One last thing, did you get a chance to ask your squad about Yuzu? Sorry, Yuya, no one's seen her, much less anyone with, and I quote, fabulous pink hair. Thanks anyway. Let's get teleporting. Yeah, ready. If that felt awfully quick, it was in the main series as well. Unfortunately, like I mentioned, while the first season had great pacing, characters, and general writing, the seasons afterward really dragged on in the synchro dimension, and they barely spent any time in the Xyz dimension. To an extent, I do get it. The Xyz dimension's destroyed, so there's not much to do in there, but unfortunately, the final arc doesn't take very long either. All duel hands on deck. In the fusion dimension, the Obelisk Force continued their assault on the Yusho Duel School. We can't wait much longer. One of the professor's enforcers just took down 5 of our strongest and turned them into cards. Oh man, I was hoping we could play as Yuri and take them all down. Agreed, but I'll be going solo. No, you can't go alone. You stay here and rest that leg. We can handle things. Of course you can, but I'm not sure bringing the fight is right. There may be another way. That way is to talk through this with Leo personally. Oh, no you won't. To speak of the professor, you must meet him first, and the only way through is to meet me. Dennis! Dennis! Hi there, Yuzu. Long time no see. I did put on quite the performance, didn't I? I had everyone fooled, but what can you expect from someone as talented a performer as me? Yeah. Looking back, it did seem a bit weird that him having polymerization in his deck seemed like a really odd thing, but he was supposedly a refugee from the Xyz dimension, which doesn't have polymerization, and if he had gotten it from one of the other Lancers, he certainly would have mentioned it, especially. Though I suppose that's still on Dennis for having it in his deck entirely. I guess even in the episode he admits that it was more of a contingency plan if he was ever found out. So I guess I kind of get where he's coming from. Just so, Mr. Macfield. You know him? Been a while, teacher. Teacher? So, teacher, tell me, you up for putting your razzle against my dazzle? Zip it, Red. What are you doing here? I did a little dimension hopping to help free a friend. The professor is holding Lulu hostage, and you're going to tell me where he's keeping her, or I'll duel it out of you. Duel it out of me? You're a regular laugh riot. Funny, but I wonder if you'll be laughing after I tell you Duel Academy is starting to doubt the professor and his plan. Even your leader, Astra Phoenix, has joined our side. Is this true? Yeah, after getting his deck handed in by Yuya, Astra pulled a 180. Yuya. I can't believe Astra actually joined your side because of Yuya's lame tainting. Enough with this chit-chat, let's get to dueling. Schooling you in front of our teacher will be so much fun. On with the show. We're gonna go and go second because I have the feeling I'm gonna want to do as much damage as I can. Oh sure, I get Pot of Greed. That's not overpowered, especially since it's already been banned at this point. Pot of Greed. Spectrum. If a Cypher Xyz monster has been destroyed by battle card effect, target one special summon. Same deck with same name. There we are. Rank up Magic Cypher Ascension. This is a quick play, so I definitely want this. Actual Cypher monster, contribute this. Special summon the extra can unite. You can special summon this from your hand. Once monster declares direct attack, blah blah blah. If you control 2 or more light monsters, you can special summon this from your hand. Guess I have no choice but to wait and hope I can activate Swordsman or Revealing Lights effect. Flame Eater. For 4 Mage Trapeze Magician. Oh dear. No, I'm gonna take this hit. Now I activate Swordsman of Revealing Light. And because his attack points is lower than the defense points, he is destroyed. Shuffle 3 mines on strand of the deck, add 1 to 3. How do I get a rank A out here? Oh, if I control a Cypher monster, you can special summon this from your card. This is a Cypher monster, so I can do this. Then I can activate this effect to special summon itself. Now I can activate its effect. By tributing it, I can make all my monsters the same level. Level 8. Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. There we are. Let's do during. I'm not gonna rank it up just yet. Now, first of all, what is this? You can detach 1 Xyz and target 1 face-up monster you attack. Neo Galaxy Cypher Dragon. Detach it up to 3 monsters you controlled. Except this card, also for each material, take 1 of the opponent's monsters till the end phase. Trapeze Magician. Rank up Ascension. There we are. I knew that was a good idea. There we are. This card's in your hand, Grand Barrier can target 1 Cypher, attach this card's Xyz material. I want to do this because I want to activate Guardian of Aura's effect to special summon himself. Alright, we're gonna go in here. I can all... Okay, good. I can now make another Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon out of these two. Or they'll perform age trick clowns. I'm guessing the effect here is to try and steal the enemy monsters and then use them for an Xyz summon, or at least that seems to be the goal. Except this card will search material, detach, take control. Bay level mine monsters. Select up to 2 cards. Monsters to take control of. Battle phase. $5,500, not bad. We're gonna tribute these two for a tribute summon. Honest. I imagine they want me to use a Tan Trap effect, but I'm not going to do that because I want to, yeah, waste his materials. There we are. This can't be. I did everything I possibly could, but my best wasn't even close to good enough. Dennis, don't be rude. The first rule of a duel-tainer is to acknowledge the crowd, especially one that's cheering for you. See, a duel-tainer doesn't focus on winning the duel, they focus on winning the crowd and making them smile. Dennis, join us. We can fix Duel Academy together, bring smiles instead of fear as a true duel-tainer. Of things I've done, the friends I've betrayed, there's no coming back from that. Dennis, stay back. Listen, Kite, I know where Lulu is. And a girl just like her named Rin. Hey, that's who YGO was looking for. Oh yeah, they completely skipped over the part where YGO was legitimately about to run over her Yuri with his motorcycle, but then the bracelet teleported him away. There are 2 huge towers Duel Academy. Rin's in the east, Lulu in the west. If the professor knew I told you that, he'd have me walking a tightrope with no net. Thanks for everything, Teach. I hope you enjoyed the show. Dennis, don't do this. Now it's time for my swan song, the grand finale, the final curtain. In other words, goodbye. Dennis. That doesn't properly handle Dennis's, for lack of a better term, or, yeah. Basically, they were dueling on a boat, and when he did that, he turned himself into a card and jumped as he was jumping off into the water. Grip of the Parasite. With Dennis's information, the Lancers split up to save Lulu and Rin. That's the tower they're holding Lulu. I'm going in. Hold up. YGO, how'd you get here? Use's bracelet started glowing, and zip, zap, zam, here I am. Forget I asked. Glad you're here, though. Where is here? Duel Academy. You didn't just say Duel Academy, did ya? I did, and we know where your dear friend Rin is. What? Tell me where she is. They got her locked up in the East Tower up there. Why didn't you say so in the first place? They have their missions. Let's say we go and tackle ours. Yeah, let's do this. Time to go meet Leo. YGO arrived at the East Tower to free Rin. Rin! YGO! I'm so glad you're okay. It must have been terrible being locked up in there. I mean, not as terrible as not getting to be around me. Not that you missed me or anything. I wish I was there, right? You think too much. Of course I wished you were here, you dope. So I could do this. Shove. Ah! Luckily my duel runner broke my fall, but I may have broken my duel runner. Think about the piece of scrap metal. You got bigger problems. Scrap metal? I can't believe you'd say this about our duel runner. We built the ultimate dueling machine that we hoped could take us away from the Friendship Cup. Sounds like a lame dream, but you know what isn't lame? Crushing you. Let's sell this the old-fashioned way. Let us duel. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, she's already been brainwashed by whatever Leo has for his technology. She uses Wind Witches, I believe. Yes. Striking Mirror. Storming Mirror Force. When opponent declares attack, return all position. Control no monsters. You can special summon this card from your hand. Special summon monster to the field. This locks me into wind monsters, but I'm not too worried. Alright, I need a tuner, so let's go with Glass Spell here. Move a card from my deck to my hand. Wind Witch Winter Bell. Speedroid Oja Kid. Fusion, Wind Witch Crystal Bell. Activate Oja Kid's effect. Select a card in the graveyard, deal damage equal to its level. Okay, that's a hard once per turn. Alright, well, I still did some good burn damage to him. As long as he's probably going to clear Wing Synchro Dragon, that's actually really good. Speedroid Horse Stilts. Yep, here we go. Unfortunately, since Clear Wing's effect only works on level 5 or higher monsters, it won't do anything against Xyz or Link monsters. Oh dear. He's going straight into Clear Wing Crystal Dragon. Alright, we're gonna use this. He can only negate monster effects, not cards. Which means... target a Wind Witch special summon monster in your hand with the level. Alector, Sovereign of Birds. Graceful Charity. Oh wow, yet another of those. You know what, let's do it. Graceful Charity. Didn't need that. Uh-huh. Activate Speedroid Oja Kid's effect. There we are. At least it doesn't make me waste time having to select them when I'm forced to use those specifically. But this also means that YGO is absolutely boned. Attack. Attack. And here we are. YGO figured out why Win was knocked out by herself. That's that fusion parasite doing that. The old Win would never use that slippery slug. She hates bugs. This'll wipe out all of your life points. No, wait, don't go. Duel Academy are a bunch of losers. You know, we're not all losers. Does that mean you're with Duel Academy? Relax, pal. Name's Aster Phoenix. I'm pals with Yuya. You're YGO, right? Do you have any luck finding a girl named Jin Min? Rin. And yeah, I found her, except she's not the same person I used to know. That's because she's being mind-controlled. She's not the other one. Shay's sister Lulo is, too. Family face-off. Kite and Shay arrayed at the West Tower to look for Shay's sister Lulu. Lulu! Shay! I finally found you. Shay, wait. It's the professor, Shay. He's brainwashed her. She's dangerous. Lulu, what are you? Let me go. Lulu? I'll hop through the dimensions to find you. I'm not leaving empty-handed. We'll see about that. Shay, this looks like a family problem, and I don't do family. Be careful. Let's duel. Does heart not exist in this timeline? I do know there's some online theories that try to mix in Arc 5 with the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchises, but I'm not sure that's even possible. I mean, the GX world, even if we ignore the Duel Monsters world, GX and 5Ds are from the same timeline. Just one's in the future, so dimension hopping would be dimension hopping would be time hopping in this case. Ooh, a lure of darkness. The entire deck is dark, so I can do this. Return. Okay, I can also special summon this. Let's see here. Can I special summon with this? Raid Raptor Force Strix. Yeah, this deck really relies on going second so the enemy has their boss monster out so you can steal their attack stat. Alright, Lulu, show me what you've got. Oh dear. I completely forgot what deck she uses. Stranger Falcon. Activates effect. By discovering this overlay unit, I can destroy that one, and its attack stat gets Delta's damage. Duelists. I can search one back in my hand. There we go. There. Raid Raptor Readiness. This turn can be destroyed by battle. I'd heard that of the Lou girl, was of all the girls' decks, the only one that was actually any good was Luna Lights, but holy crap, either she's got a massive bunch of bricks on her field and in her hand, or this archetype is absolutely horrendous. Let's just finish off now. Call the Haunted. Yep, we win. Yeah, there's nothing she could do to stop that. Still mind-controlled, Lulu ran away. Lulu. Lolo! Lyriliskin. A duel interrupted. Meanwhile, Yusho ran to a familiar face. Meet again, Yusho. I hope you've realized the only way to get through to my father was with force. If we're to stop him, we must bring the fight to him. Or to me, if you're too scared to have some fun. Unless you're too scared to have some fun. Is that Yuya? No, it might look like him, but his name is Yuri, and he's bad news. I'll take care of Yuri. Keep moving. Find the professor and stop him. Alright, but please be careful. Ta-ta. Be seeing you. I need to take down the cream of the crop, but that shouldn't be too challenging. I wouldn't be so sure about that. I could take it from here. Have we met? I'm so bad at remembering the names of those who are well below me. Enough with that yapping, you creep. Why don't you go ahead and zip your lip before I go and zip it for you? Since you're so gung-ho, I'll be delighted to duel you. My name's YGO, got it? Now let's get dueling. Now, Predaplans should actually be fun. Now, YGO's Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon is actually legitimately threatening. Actually, I probably should have gone first since I'm using Predaplants, because I need to set Super Polymerization. Yuri's deck likes to convert the enemies to Dark typing and then use them to fuse into his Super Polymerization to fuse them into his Ace monster. Preda Pruning, activate by using one of the graveyard. Let's see. Special on this card by trading one monster on either player's field with the Predator key. Graceful Charity, if you please. Alright, activates effect. We're gonna place a Predator Plant counter to reduce its level. Alright, YGO can't synchro summon with it anymore, so he has no choice but try and use Speedroid's effect. Activate the effect of a card. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Shocking surprise. Alright. This one here allows me to use contact fusion, so let's do it. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Speedy recovery. Oh wait, I should have activated Starving Venom Fusion Dragon's effect. Whoops. I should have destroyed that card, but now he's gonna get a free synchro. Oh, never mind. Alright, Moray Nephetes. There we are. I don't want him to revive that, so I'm going to leave it attached right now. He's gonna have to rely entirely on the top deck. That'll make it a much more manageable effect. Alright, let's get a Predaplantier into my hand. Alright, send this to his graveyard so I can heal up a bit. We're gonna fuse... these two here into Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. I'm pretty sure YGO doesn't have any really high defense monsters. Let's see here. Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon. There we are. Shock surprise. Super Poly. Don't really need it, but alright. Two dark monsters on the field. There we are. As the two duelists entered a trance, YGO's spirit joined with Yuri's. It is time. Come on, yes, you reunite. I want more. I need Yuya's power. Time to reunite. Ah, they skipped the one against Alexis. As for Yuzu, Selena captured her and locked her in a cage. Selena, what's gotten into you? You're supposed to be on my side. On your side, get real. I'm working for the professor now. Ah, Yuzu! Yusho confronted his old friend. At long last, Yusho. Leo, how could you do this? How could the creator of the Arc system, who brought smiles to many faces now, want to hurt people? Haven't you ever wondered why each of the four dimensions has a different summoning method? It's because all four used to exist as one before they were separated. When my Arc system finally made its public debut in this world, it caused a sensation, but no one could foresee my invention would lead to disaster. Disaster? Unknowingly, I'd unleashed a force I couldn't control. The trouble all began with this duelist known as Zarc. This duelist took great joy in crushing his opponents, and the more brutal the takedown, the more the crowd cheered. It was then when I realized my Arc technology, I didn't create more holograms. I created real-life monsters. Yeah, Arc 5 is the first one where the monsters are hard light, and therefore they are functionally real. As Zarc unleashed his fury, so did his dragons. If we couldn't defeat him, the least we could do was try and stop him, and stop him we did. We were able to stop him? How? Yuya. Dad, I can't believe I found you. I could really use your help now, Dad. They kidnapped Yuzu. Yuzu, Leo, I don't know what your ultimate plan is, but kidnapping an innocent girl? Whatever you're up to, just put an end to it, for my sake. My son's sake. No, Yusho, I'm afraid I cannot, especially not for your son. Or shall I say your so-called son? What do you mean? What have you done with those four? Though freed from mind control, the four were trapped inside glass capsules. You got some nerve locking me up in here, Professor. Not now, Selena. You might not realize this, but I'm doing this for your own good. Since I created this problem, I created a solution. 4 cards defeat Zarc. However, my cards were stolen. Stolen, but why and by who? By someone I care more about than life itself. Ray, my daughter. Daughter? Yes, Ray used the cards to fight against Zarc, but as a result, she split dimensions into 4, and she also split herself into 4. What do you mean? You 4 are my daughter Ray. That means Yuzu is also Ray? Exactly. So if I want to bring Ray back, I must unite the dimensions in these girls back to 1. Bring her back? Correct. That is why I launched my Arc Area project in the Arc 5 reactor. I dispatch my students to the other dimensions with a single mission: turn people into cards. Reuniting all 4 dimensions requires energy. Life energies of people I've sealed into those cards. I don't believe it. Declan, you must join my side. Together, we must defeat Yuya. We must reunite all shards with the source. Defeat Yuya? Similar to how Ray split into 4, so is Zarc. A piece of Zarc from the standard dimension is Yuya. To make certain Zarc would never resurrect, we must eliminate him. Are we really pieces of Zarc? Hey, you're wrong. I'm not evil, because I dueled to bring joy. At least that's what I hope. You do, Yuya, because I was there and I've seen it with my own eyes. Ah, there you are. It's you. Where are your manners? I do have a name, you know. It's Yuri, and here I am to absorb you like I did your friend Yugo. Not a chance. Yuya, this is one duel you must absolutely win. Let's do this. World Legacy Struggle. The World Legacy is one of those archetypes that has a storyline tied to it, but it's an extremely long and arduous storyline that I can't really explain without a guide, if we're blunt, because there are a lot of parts even I am not 100% on. It starts out seeming like an RPG of sorts, but then kind of goes off the deep end. Yeah, I'm getting the sense this deck isn't going to be sufficient to beat Yuri. What can I make? Nirvana High Paladin. Enlightenment. All these require pendulum. Yeah. Break away during your opponent's battle phase. Perform Pal Trump Witch. I can also activate Perform Pal Help Princess's effect. When I normal summon Perform Pal, I can special summon her from my deck. Now activate Trump Witch's effect in order to tribute her and get a polymerization in my hand. Dark Dragon and a Beast type. Coin Dragon is indeed a dragon, but it is, unfortunately, it's not good enough for what I need. There we are. That's one of his key components for contact fusion, but he still has super polymerization and regular polymerization, so he can make whatever he darn well pleases. Excellent, we'll go with a polymerization here. It's your Brave Eyes, Beast Dragon. Unaffected. Fusion summon using a pendulum summon monster. It was not Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go with the fusion here. Rune Eyes Pendulum Dragon. I don't think the Pareto planets have particularly good defenses. They do not. Luckily, that's a fusion monster, but this also means he can now use Super Poly if he has it. So I need to be extremely careful. Oh crap, he can now use... Yeah, he's gonna use it for Super Poly. I don't have a spell card in my hand, which means I'm boned. Alright, she was special summoned. Ouch. Alright, I can discard Smile World for the breakaway effect. Where? Oh dear, is gonna go with Greedy Fusion Dragon, which is gonna be really frustrating to have to work with. No, he just fused in the same one again. I shouldn't have been afraid. I'm not sure why he did that. I don't have any special summon monsters for him to gain power from. Tuning Magician. If you tune Pendulum, naturally leaves the field. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything. Yeah, this is done. Profile Corn Dragon affects the pendulum. Yeah, they missed the part with where Yuri took on Alexis, which is actually pretty notable. Before he fought Alexis, he dueled Alexis. He asked if he wished for him to use the generic structure deck that the Obelisk Force is given, or his own personal deck. She demands he bring his full power against her, and so in response, he... Okay, it's kind of messed up, but what he does is he chooses his own he chooses the structure deck instead, which is basically just an ancient gear deck. It's actually a rather interesting duel because Yuri actually has to take a moment at several points to actually read the cards because he has never used that deck before. But unfortunately, he is able to overcome her, which allows him to continue on with his plan, and hence why he fights duels with Yuya here. Alright, now I have to be extremely careful. Because of all of his effect destruction, I'm going to go with the Shiranui Mayakashi deck. Burning Abyss. Now that's a deck I know is popular. It was mostly a big deck before, second to go. During my long hiatus from the game, but even I'd heard of it in that time. Shiranui style. Foolish Burial. This is a zombie deck, so burying the correct card. Let's see here. I'll go with this here then. And I can use this to tribute. Actually, I should have attacked into him because Predaplants don't have very high defenses. I could have destroyed him with Shiranui Smith. But then again, he'd probably get a... Alright, I can definitely use Shiranui Swallow Slash with this. Oh, I have to target 2 cards, not up to 2. That's a bit of a problem. However, I do have my Book of Moon, which should be more than sufficient. Book of Moon on Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. No, I don't want to destroy my own cards. Alright, by attributing Shiranui Solitaire, or I can bring out a tuner for my deck. Spectral Sword. Shiranui Samurai Saga. Activate Shiranui Smith's effect. I can search out a Shiranui card from my deck and add it to my hand. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and destroy Starving Venom Fusion Dragon with battle here. I should be able to do this. Activate effect. By banishing Shiranui Spectral Sword and a monster of my choice, I can special summon another. Shiranui Shogun Saga. Activate Shiranui Shogun Saga's effect. By banishing this card, let's see here. This card's banished. You can target one of your banished and up to 2. Special summon them. Activate Shiranui Solitaire. Select a card. I'm not going to go into Sun Saga quite yet. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and banish the Smith from my graveyard. Now he can banish that monster. Oh, this card's banished. I don't need that effect, so let's just do this. Whatever that is, destroy it. We're gonna banish it so we can't use it as a resource. There we are. Attack directly. All my monsters are already special summoned, so if he gets another Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, he might actually get enough attack stats to one-shot me. Well, here we go. Predator Fly Trap. Place one Predator Plant counter on it. What is his effect again? Type is this card is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target one of your zombies with 0 defense, return to the graveyard. Alright, so let's return this guy back to the graveyard. Mayakashi, return. Okay, now we really get to have some fun with synchros. Hajun the Winged Mayakashi. Oops. Well, I'm dumb. Actually, maybe not. Yes, by doing this, I can synchro summon my Mayakashi after all. Activate his effect. By banishing my other Samurai Saga, I can... banish it. I would have got... what the... oh dear. At the beginning of the damage step, oh dear. Tribute one zombie. Destroyed 2 cards on the field. To banish. Shiranui Smith. It doesn't matter because, unfortunately, tributing does mean they don't get to activate their graveyard effects. Not that I have another Mayakashi to do that with. I'm pretty sure I just lost because of my idiocy and not putting it in my Hajun in my hand. Oh, lovely. Destroy everything. Infinite impermanence. The last Shiranui Spectral Sword. Banish it and Saga. To get Shogun Saga. Activate its effect. I can send my banished monsters back to my extra deck. Unfortunately, he's gonna get use Samurai Saga's effect. Yes. Graveyard card to banish. You can't do anything with it. Here we are. Damn it. He confused them with contact fusion now. No, wait, he needs the lizard-looking one to do that. Why do they have a tuner? Anyway, I lost because I was an idiot and didn't get to put Hajun into my hand. Even if I were to do it now, it wouldn't make a difference. Starving... Oh, that's just regular fusion drag. I thought I was going to Greedy, because Greedy is stronger than anything the Mayakashi fusions are capable of handling. One last chance, it seems. Daki. Alright, time to begin our ladder. That last top deck may have saved me. We'll see. I can now use Daki's effect to revive her as many times as I wish. Sounds like it's raining outside. Well, I'm thankful for the moisture. It's been dry around here for a while. For those not keeping track at home, the Mayakashi synchro ladder is 5 monsters. The level 3, the level 5, the level 7, the level 9, and the level 11. Gosh, Kadoro. No, we're not going to activate Daki's effect, but I think we're going to win. There we go. Yuya won the tough duel, but it proved costly. So this is what being a loser feels like. I bet this is just how YGO must feel every single day. So Zarc isn't going to be making any kind of comeback. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Because Yuya's a winner, not a loser like you, right, Yuya? Yuya? I won. Declan wanted me to focus on winning, and I won. Yuya? Oh, they barely did anything with Riley, did they? I won, just like you wanted. Wait, what? From now on, there isn't any more duel-tating, only winning. You want a more brutal duel? I gave it to you. What's going on? Nothing good. Astrograph Sorcerer, I call on you to use your mystical powers to reshape us into a single unstoppable force. I'm back, finally free. He looks a lot different from the white-haired, sort of Vegeta-esque hairstyle he had in the flashback. A ray of hope. Yuri, Yuya, and Yuko. All the U-boys reunite together to become the evil Zarc. Why the long faces? It is I, Zarc. Didn't you wish for my return? And I'll give you back what you want. A duel, a brutal duel like no other. Everything we did has led to this, the end of everything, but it's not too late to make up for our mistakes. We can stop Zarc, but only if we work together. You're gonna help me, right, Sora? Not a chance, but if you want to help me, I'm all in. Pendulum exceeds synchro fusion. With the mightiest power of each of the 4 dimensions, we are the Supreme King Zarc. Technically, I believe his entire title is the Supreme Dragon King. Ah! Aster, take a break, leave the rest to me. Sora, don't worry about a thing. I guess we're gonna have to pick up where those 2 left off. Let's get on it, Kite. You wasted my time, and now you pay the price. Ah! In the actual series, each of the 4 dimension representatives took on Zarc and were defeated by him due to his mastery of their particular summoning type. Unfortunately, they really drug it out. They had like 1 episode for each when he really more or less does the same combo, just with a different summoning type. each time, so it got really... After the second time or so, it became clear that was going to be for the other 2 times, but... And the worst part is, because they got rid of Alexis, there was no... And the girl that used the Prediction Princess ritual flips was not even in this episode at all, because she was only a 1-episode character, really. There was no 2 duelists using ritual monsters, one of the few he hasn't mastered. Even though theoretically you'd think that might have at least some value, since he can't use that. Wow, Yuya's seen better days. That's Zarc, he's the worst of the worst, and he's got Yuya under wraps. Well, if that thing has Yuya, let's defeat the monster and free him. Gong's good with that. Have to hand you, Jack, you're better than those other adults, but you're going down like all the rest. Ah! Jack, don't you worry about a thing, not when Silvio's arrived to steal the show. Well, don't think I'm gonna let you hog the spotlight and upstage me. None of you will stop me from conquering every dimension. Every one of you has failed so far, and so shall you too. Ah! It's actually kind of a shame, because since Silvio is one of the few actual pendulum duelists who had unarguably one of the other major rivals to Yuya, because he does duel Yuya at several points. I think I mentioned it earlier, because he changed his decks a lot before deciding to stick with the Abyss actors. It might have actually been poetic if he could have been the one to defeat... if he could be the one to defeat Zarc, but unfortunately not. Zarc, it's been a while. I remember you. My arc technology may have created realistic monsters, but there's never been a monster as horrifically real as you! Now, the crowd demanded more intense, brutal duels, and I only gave them what they wanted. The people did not want this destruction. Such devastation! I fear it's too late for me to change the past, but I can make up for my mistakes. That's true, Father, but you don't have to do it alone. I'm gonna try the story one here, because I want to make DDDs actually work. Dang, that's an ugly portrait. Then again, I'm pretty sure that was kind of intentional. Zarc looked like a normal human before the dimensions were split. Supreme King Gate Infinity, Astrograph Sorcerer. Ah yes, level 1 and level 13. You're wondering why that's... no. Yeah. Astrograph Sorcerer. Oh, he does have a card in his deck that is legitimately Pendulum level 0. Combine that with Supreme King Gate Infinity, and he can genuinely Pendulum summon anything, level 1 through 12. Although, I guess he doesn't really actually have that many in his deck. Let's see here. The Witch. Cannot pendulum summon monsters except DDD. This effect can be negated once per turn. Proud Core. This card's normal summon. You can special summon. Turn you can pay 500 target we control against 500 attack. Activate Dark Contract with the Swamp King. We're going to use this effect in order to fuse from our deck. Alright, we're going to summon Oracle King Dark. Vice Typhon, Proud Ogre. Alright. Oracle King Jean d'Arc Alter. Come to me. This card's normal special summon. You can activate 1. You can only use 1 per turn. Target 1 other DDD, return to the hand. 1 Dark Hand check from your deck to your hand. Alright, activate a Dark Contract card to my hand. Dark Contract with the Gate. This is my searcher, I cannot go without it. Alright, we're going to activate this effect as well. Dark Contract with the Gate. DD Slime, where is it? Is it really not in this deck? You can discard this card, target one in a graveyard, and add it to your hand. Nope. Let's see here. Galilee. Let's see here. Alright, we're gonna go with Galilee then. DD Savant Galilee. Alright, by discarding this card, I can return one card to my hand. We're gonna return this one to my hand. During your main phase. It is my main phase. What are you talking about? This is my main phase. Because it was sent there during this turn, you can use some a DDD or higher. Oh, a DDD only. How annoying. Let's see here. Black Fang Magician. This card is treated as an Xyz Dragon. This card is treated as a Pendulum Dragon. Double Iris Magician. Alright, Jalter, take him out. Dark Contract with the Witch. I'm gonna hold off here. Let me check the field real quick. What's his pendulum effect? Control monster cannot pendulum summon. This effect cannot be negated. Once per turn, if you control Zarc, you can target one, gaining. Let's see here. What's this do? And what's this one do? Phase, you can destroy this card, and if you do, take one Stargazer Magician. Let's see what's this. One cannot target spellmasters with the spell. The card effects fake up. Leaves your pendulum zone. Alright. Activate an effect. Dark Contract with the Witch. Use the effect now. By discarding a card, I can destroy one card on your field. Let's get rid of this thing, just so we can't pendulum summon. Activate this effect. Discard this. Destroy that. And because Jalter is on my side of the field, she converts all of my damage from my Dark Contracts into healing. Alright, we're going to activate this effect here. Dark Contract with the Gate. DD Night Howl. Gonna get a Synchro monster. What levels do I need for a Synchro? 7 and 10. So what can I do to get a 7 or a 10? Ah, perfect. Alright, we're gonna use DD Night Howl, get Vice Typhon out here. Its effects are now negate, and its attack stats are defense are 0. Oh no, its effects aren't negated. But now I can summon High King Alexander. Jalter, destroy him through battle. Alexander attacks Zarc directly. Pendulum Call. Chain another card or effect. Discarding Kepler from my hand, I can destroy this. And destroy that card so he cannot Pendulum Summon. Oh. I guess I should have waited to do that. I'm gonna be eating a lot of pain in a moment, aren't I? Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Yes, I am, because he's going to take half of Alexander's attack stat and nuke Jalter. Yep. Dark contract with the witch. Oh, there we are. I'm gonna have to take the damage this time. That's 3,000 life points. Small price to pay though, but it sucks that Alexander is... Actually, I can use Dark Contract with a Swamp King. I can bring back a Jalter. There we are. By banishing them, I can now fuse a new Jalter. And he should have no more defenses, since I just used an effect to Dark Contract with the Witch to destroy that. Special summon a monster whose effects are negated. Might as well get another beat stick out. And he gains 3,000 more attack points, and there should be 3 DDs, or... Alright, battle phase time. Finish him, Alex. Other Alex, I should guess I should say. You said that Yuya inspired you when you discovered, but you were so wrong. Discovered pendulum summoning, but you were wrong. How's that? Yuya discovered nothing. For information, it was I who gave birth to pendulum summoning. When Ray defeated me, I knew I needed to discover a more powerful technique in order to win a rematch, and discovered I did. Meanwhile, Riley heard a strange familiar voice. Is it really you? You're Ray, right? How did you stop Zarc with just 4 cards? Those 4 contained all the energies of the universe. With them, I stopped Zarc, splitting across dimensions. But stopping Zarc isn't the same as ending him. I knew he'd resurrect one day, stronger than before, and he has, with the power of Pendulum. Let's move, we gotta stop him before it's too late. Zarc prepared to deal a final blow against Declan. Now it's fun, but the good times come to an end. Declan! Riley, what do you think you're doing? I'm not Riley, it's me, Ray. Ray? No. I stopped you before, and guess what? I'm gonna stop you again. Like both edges of a swinging pendulum, if evil exists, so much good. So if there's a Zarc, there must be Yuya. Yuya, set yourself free. Silence, there is no Yuya. Yuzu. I've been waiting years to get my revenge, and nothing will stop me from achieving my ultimate victory. No, Zarc, I won't let you. No one will smile ever again. Yuya, when things get tough, respond with a smile. It will give you the strength to keep moving forward. That's right, now's your chance, Riley, end this duel. I'm gonna steal Zarc away for good. No! One last duel. Though Zarc was defeated, he was beaten, he was not defeated. He would resurrect and wreak havoc again, unless, after Riley forced Ray's spirit from her body, Riley absorbed Zarc's spirit to seal him away. They don't really show this, but they were reborn as a child as a baby entirely. Yuya was freed from Zarc's control, but he hasn't laughed or smiled since. It must be Zarc's darkness that will allow him to feel even a moment of joy. Yes, and if darkness grows, Zarc will return once again to threaten the world. There's gotta be something we can do. There's always something we can do. Not we, you. It all depends on me? Yes, Yuya. The fate of the world relies solely on your shoulders. Your last mission is to make Riley smile. Make Riley smile? If Zarc is darkening Riley's heart, the only way to conquer is to make Riley feel joy again. And I believe the best duel Taining can bring a smile to Riley's face. The best? You'll have one final duel, one last chance to duel Tane and make Riley smile. If you succeed, I'll promote you to the pro ranks. But if you fail, you must never duel again. Never duel again? Well, I guess that's a risk I gotta take. Now who isn't who I gotta face? Only one worthy of such importance. Everyone Yuya will now take his pro exam. His next opponent will be me. Remember, Yuya, to pass this test, not only must you win this duel, but you must also make Riley smile. Got it. It's showtime. This might be a bit tricky one, so don't be surprised if I do end up having to use my own deck. Second to go. Declan and Leo. Okay, good. I guess I just have the dragons for this one. Perform a pal Gongato. Attacks declared involving a monster you control, you can activate this to take no battle damage. Let's return an opponent declared attack. You can take no battle damage even if this card leaves the field. I guess 2 is a decent low enough level. Yeah, I can't use this. The funny thing about Zarc is he does have a card of himself. In the anime, it was a fusion, Xyz, is a synchro, and pendulum monster all at the same time, but that's not quite the case in the actual card game. Oh crap, I should have activated it. Yeah, I can't win now. I should have activated this when the second Beowulf came out, but I wanted to wait to see if he had more to summon. Yeah, there's no point in trying. Place Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon in the Pendulum Zone to destroy your opponent. Yeah, no. I am absolutely using my own deck for this. I have never seen what Cosmo does. Let's give it a try. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose horribly, but I'll just use, I don't know, for hire or something if I fail. Hello, YGO. Actually, that's probably a good idea, so, well, let's go first of all, just so I can set my defenses. Now, let's see here. You can banish this card on one level fire, bring it in your hand, you can only use this victim's per turn. Oh my. This is a pretty bad opening hand, isn't it? I'm on full-up mod duty today. A friend has a subathon going on. Wasting time. Ah. That's alright. This duel and the next one are the last one before Arc 5 ends, and I'll probably end the stream around then, so it's not too much longer before I end the stream here anyways. I started a lot later than I usually do tonight. Alright, end phase. Alright, have a good time with your buddies' subathon, YGO. Good luck. Hope they get going. Activate Forbidden Lance on Vice Typhon, who in turn will be weak enough that she will be destroyed by a Cosmo Wicked Witch. There are 161 out of 200. May have donated too much in the first 2 hours. Oh, well, glad to hear it's going well, at least. During the turn, banish the card 3 or higher, Cosmo. Unfortunately, I don't have much I can do here with that. Guess I can set this. I'm not gonna attack in that because Necro Slime can cause a fusion summon while it's in the graveyard. Good night. Alright, you two, go. Dark Hole. Here we are, the Wicked Witch. Oh dear. Guess I should have paid that, oh well. Alright, now 2300 damage. I do quite like the aesthetics of this Cosmo setup, but I think I've just gotten a weak hand because I haven't been able to do much of anything. Well, then again... Yeah, I can add a Cosmo card. Yeah, Dorothy's a lot more important than the Wicked Witch for searching stuff out. There we are. DD Ghost. Banish this card to special summon a Cosmo monster from my hand. I'm gonna special summon Cosmo Forerunner. Finally, I've got one of the big weapons out. Cannot be targeted. Ooh, nice. And during a standby phase, the card is destroyed by battle. You can banish this cards on one from your deck. Alright, Forerunner, attack. Here we are. And we win. After entertaining the duel for the age, After an entertaining duel for the ages, the crowd erupted in applause. Among them, a single voice ran. Ace cried out, "Riley! Hear that? Riley's laughing!" The winner of the duel, Yuya, advanced to the professional ranks. I knew I had it in you, Yuya, that you'd remember the duel-taining can only make people smile if it makes you smile first. Riley's laughing, and so Zarc's evil is gone forever. Yuya. Yuzu! I knew you'd save the world. You can't help yourself. I know, I try, Yuzu. I know. There's still a bit of bittersweetness to the ending, unfortunately, because the other you girls are in Yuzu. Yuzu's the main one, but now the other three are stuck as her spirit guides. Same with Yuya, the other Yu boys are his spirit guides now, although at least the good news is the implication seems to be that Yuri finally calmed down a bit, now that he's merged back. That's a wrap. Yuya achieved his goal of becoming a pro-duelist, but he had one more duel waiting for him. Now, my son, your journey is only just beginning. Whoa, Dad. Yuya become a pro-duel-tainer? You becoming a pro-duel-tainer means embracing each new duel as a new challenge. Are you ready to take your duel-tainer next level, son? You bet. Dad, you sure did teach me a lot, but you didn't teach me everything. It's time to swing into action. I'm definitely going to want that draw here. I'm definitely going to try the Cosmo a bit during more reverse duels. Advanced ritual art, oh my. Perform a pal paratrio. Acrobatic magician. Odd eyes arc pendulum dragon. 8 and 5. Alright, Senju of the 1,000 Hands. I can now use this effect to search out a ritual monster of my choice. Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon. I think Odd Eyes just needs a Link monster and they'll have all the special summoning methods represented. Advanced Ritual Art. We're gonna special summon this guy and we're gonna send this one to the grave. You can ritual summon this. When this is special summoned, you can turn all spell traps your opponent controls to the hand. Opponent can activate cards in response to this activation. Per turn. Also, your opponent must now pay 500 life points to activate card effects. Let's see here. Noble Dragon Magician. Cannot use a synchro material except for a synchro summon a dragon monster. Monsters, you can target one and you control, reduce its level. You can special summon this card. Not Eyes monsters destroyed by battle card effect and special summon one. Alright, let's put this in the pendulum zone. I use a lot of level 7 monsters, so level 8 should be fine. Battle phase. Active activations negated. You can special summon this card from your hand. When destroyed by battle, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. There we are. Attack directly. I don't want to use the discard effect quite yet. Perform a pal parrot trio. Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon. Performance Hurricane. Target the number of cards controlled to perform has a control, return them to the hand. Oh dear, that's really annoying. Oh, he's suiciding it to get its effect off. Perform a pal Sky Magician. That's his ace, I believe. Well, I can't use this anymore, so let's discard that and destroy that. Pot of Riches. All I can do is set it here and end my turn, I guess. Magician's left hand. Former pal sorcerer. Magician's left hand. Oh, really? Don't need to quit just yet. However, I most likely will have to do this eventually because I'm not in a good shape right now. Opponent controls 2 or more, you can also use up to 2 odd eyes in your extra fusion materials. There is absolutely nothing I can do. Yeah, I absolutely cannot do anything. Place spotter in the Phantom Zone, replenish your destroyed odd eyes monsters. We're gonna go Cosmo again here just for fun. This is a fun deck, even if not especially practical. Magician's right hand. Negate the effects of the first spell card activated. Alright, first let's check this out. You can target one monster and destroy it if destroyed by card cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effects in the graveyard, it can banish one card. If this card don't spell one a trap card and destroy it. If this card is destroyed by card effects in the graveyard, it can banish. Alright, we'll summon the C3PO crossed with the Scarecrow. We're gonna banish this to summon a Cosmo monster from my hand. We'll go with this one. And I can destroy a spell or trap when he's special summoned, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. There we are. Swords of Concealing Light. Cosmo Wicked Witch. I banish her in order to special summon Cosmo Dark Destroyer. Oh, I forgot to use its effect to destroy that monster. Oh well. I can protect them from spells of Revealing Light with the Forbidden Lance. I don't know why I didn't do that last time, but I guess I can do it this time. Ah yes, Cosmo Farm Girl Dorothy mixed with Luke Skywalker. This is a really fun deck, even if it's not especially amazing. Alright, we're gonna attack directly. Activate Dorothy's effect. We pay 500 life points in return, we can get a Cosmo card added to our hand. There we go, 3,000 damage. Main phase 2. Activate Cosmo Town. We're gonna activate Cosmo Town's effect. Reveal an animated card, shuffle them in the deck and draw cards. Return target one of your banished Cosmo monsters, return it to my hand. Cosmo Wicked Witch. I have to spend 400 life points, but it's a small price to pay, really. Forbidden Lance. Yeah, I should have known he'd have multiple of those. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he has the third in his hand. Alright, we're gonna use a good old-fashioned tribute summon. It's a normal special summoned. I can target one spell or trap on the field and destroy it, and I'm gonna do precisely that to get rid of Swords of Concealing Light. We're gonna go ahead and activate this here to increase his attack as well. Monster Reborn to get the other one back. This is a fun archetype, even if it's... I can see quite a few flaws. Alright, let's do it. Excellent. Yugi and his friends continue their journey, duel-taining the audience, but that is a story for another time. That's a wrap. Alright, how long have I been going for? That was only a bit over 2 hours. Well, I did start a bit later, so that's probably why it feels like... why I feel a bit more exhausted. Alright. Well, next time we'll be doing the reverse duels, and I haven't done any, really, so I'm definitely gonna have to dedicate at least 2 days to that. But until next time, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time. I save my VODs for as long as Twitch allows. If you ever need them, they'll be there. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.